We had what I thought was the perfect marriage. 10 years, 2 amazing kids, a beautiful home. We were the couple everyone looked up to. We told each other everything, or so I believed. I trusted Sarah with my entire soul. She was my high school sweetheart, my best friend, my everything. The thought of her ever betraying me was just impossible. It wasn't even in the realm of possibility. We were solid, a team. That trust, that beautiful, perfect world I lived in, was shattered on a completely ordinary Tuesday evening. I was on the couch, watching some sports highlights while the kids were asleep upstairs. Sarah was out with her friends for their weekly book club, something she'd started a few months back. I was happy for her, glad she had her own thing. Her phone, which she'd left on the coffee table, suddenly lit up. It was a notification from a messaging app. Barely glanced at it, but the preview text caught my eye. It wasn't the words themselves, but the name attached to them. Mark Work. And then the message preview. Can't stop thinking about last night. You were incredible. My heart stopped. Literally, I couldn't breathe. Mark from work? I knew Mark. He was a new guy in her department. She'd mentioned him a few times. Harmless, I thought. My mind started racing, trying to find any logical explanation. Maybe it was a misunderstanding? A wrong number? A joke? The name was right there. Last night, the message said. She wasn't with me last night. She was supposedly working late on a project. My hand started to shake as I picked up her phone. I'd never once looked through her phone in 10 years. It felt like a massive violation of the trust we shared. But that trust was already a pile of ashes on the floor. I knew her passcode. It was our anniversary. My finger trembled as I typed it in. The message thread with Mark opened up, and my world fell apart in real time. It wasn't just one message. It was weeks of them. Explicit photos, plans for secret meets disguised as work events, or nights out with friends. The book club was a lie. The late nights at the office were a lie. Every detail, every loving nickname they had for each other, felt like a dagger twisting in my gut. They talked about me, they talked about our kids. They were planning a future without me. The person I saw in those texts was not the Sarah I knew. This was a stranger. I sat there in the silence of our home, the home we built together, feeling completely numb. The glow from the phone screen illuminated the tears streaming down my face. I read everything, every single word, torturing myself with the truth. An hour later, I heard her car pull into the driveway. The sound of her keys in the door, a sound that once brought me comfort, now filled me with dread and anger. She walked in, smiling, asking if I wanted a drink. She looked at me, and her smile faded. She saw her phone in my hand, the screen still lit up, and she knew. In that single moment, the woman I had loved for half my life became a complete stranger. The notification was just the beginning. The truth it revealed was the end of everything. Navigating this pain has been the hardest journey of my life, but it's a journey I have to take. Thank you for listening to my story. If you're going through something similar, remember, you are not alone.